Hey, this is Bennett, and you're watching Melodification, where I take a standard bluegrass tune and teach you how to melodify it. This week, we're doing Big Sciota. It's in the key of G, and instead of teaching you an entire new arrangement of the song, I'm going to take the A section and teach you a up the neck version and also a single string down the neck version. Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, four, one. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, one. One, two, three. Two, three, four, one. In this version of Big Sciota, we're looking at two different versions of the A section, and we're going to start out with the single string version. So it's a verbatim melody of the melodic style version. I think it's great to learn both because you learn about different positions and different licks that you can use out of these positions. For example, you can transition out of the melodic version into something like that, or you could use the single string versions for some more single string flavor. got different phrasing in the different areas of the neck. So going back to that single string version, it's literally alternating thumb, index, for the eighth notes. For the quarter notes, I'm doing thumbs. You can also do if you wanted to practice a closed position version of that, which is a little bit more challenging, and I actually prefer the open sound. And then when we move on to that C chord, I'm basically doing a C run as if you would hear it on a guitar. So, and then we're going into banjo rolls. And then a pretty much stock melodic run. And you just repeat that whole section. But like I said before, it's really cool to check it out. First melodic style, and then break out into a single string style for maybe a second break. For a little bit more bluesy style, you can use the Tony Rice licks that I was using. Or you can do more of like a scalar type thing. Licks like that out of the G major scale. So going up the neck, I'm pretty much taking the melody verbatim up the neck. I just figured it out by ear. And this is where you get into kind of Noam-esque territory. So I hit that C chord, and then I'm shifting up to this position, this kind of G-shaped position, but it's not necessarily in that G shape that I'm working out of. It's just kind of in that realm on the neck. And so I'm leading up, I'm going... And this is something I covered a little bit in Cherokee Shuffle, is this up the neck fiddle tune style playing that Noam is so good at. And basically what he's doing is shifting his hand around to get some of the strings. I mean, this is not verbatim a Noam break, but this is kind of like what he does when I hear him play up the neck, and what I've transcribed of his playing. This is in the same realm, in the same vein. So that's a little single string thing there. This is all melodic. And then I'm shifting back with my index finger, so I'm moving it from that bottom string to the top. And then I'm shifting to the fifth string. So I worked this out in a way that allows me to do single string in a way that moves me to the fifth string as fast as possible. That's an index finger on that B. And then I'm going G. And that's a pull-off. So that allows me to get into this position so I can shift down the neck into more of this like melodic territory. And of course you could do that. You can do that there too, but I kind of felt this shift was more natural, going from here to here to here. That just feels a lot better for my fingers. You can do this single string style. But I really like the open sound that you get when you're playing melodic style up the neck. So those are the variations of Big Sciota down the neck single string style and up the neck with the Noam style break.